Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Welcome in. I'm so excited to be here again tonight. I don't know if you guys saw the title, but we are going to be talking about Russell Simmons, Oprah Winfrey, and whatever else comes to mind. Welcome. So, if you are here, hit the like button, hit the share button if you will, and join in on the conversation. Hey Harlem, hey P Jackson, good evening. If you're here, that's all the ones I see. But if you're here and I don't see you, good evening. Happy Saturday night. We're excited for two nights in a row, right? So I did put the link. I did put the link in there in the chat, Harlem, for you to come up. I hope Beauty is going to come as well. I'm just excited to get this started. So let me see. We got 7 people in. I hope we have 7 likes. That would just do my heart some good. We're going to talk about it tonight, though. We are, just returning from last night and getting a little bit more information on the situation and just our opinions over here. So don't get mad at us for our opinions because that's all it is. Let me see. Harlem, I'm going to bring you up here and give me 1 second. All right. We got 3 likes, y'all. We need 3. We need 4 more. Oh, we got 4 people. We got 6 people now. Come on, you guys. Hit the like. When you come in, hit the like or on your way out. So let's bring Harlem up. Hi, Harlem.
Hey, how you doing?
I can't hear you.
You can't
Or is
hear
it me?
me?
No, I'm up.
Let me see.
Can
Can
y'all
you
hear
hear
me?
me?
Because I can't hear Harlem.
Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Let me see. Harlem, can you hear us? Or can you hear me? Maybe she went out. Okay. And then come back in. Maybe that'll work. Okay. You hear me? Thank y'all for stopping by. We're going to talk about it. So I hope you stick around. If not, you can hear the replay. And we're just going to get into it. Again, subscribe, like, and share. I'm your girl, Marva B. And we're just here to talk about it. Russell Simmons and Oprah Winfrey. Oprah's been summoned to court. And so we're going to talk about it. Give her a chance to go out and come back in so we can get her up on the stage as well. I know she did her due diligence as well. All right, let's try it again.
Can you hear me?
Dang it. I don't hear you.
You don't hear me? Oh, let me see.
It says you're muted. Now talk.
Can you hear me now?
Oh no. I see now that you unmuted yourself.
You can hear me now?
What's wrong? I got mine up. You guys, as you come in, please hit the like button. We got 6 likes. I'm excited for the 6. Let's keep it going. Hashtag free Wendy Williams and all that. Still, we'll try it one more time, Harlem. I don't know what's wrong. You guys give us just a minute. To all my peeps that went and watched the videos that we have been loading, thank y'all so much for supporting, for just, even if it is the replay, thank y'all for going back and watching. We're climbing. It's baby steps, but we're climbing, and I appreciate that. after we get into the conversation and there's anybody that want to add something to it, you guys can hit the link. We'll let you guys up as well, because I love to hear everybody's opinion about the topics that we talk about. So once we can get Harlem squared away, if we can tonight, um, we'll get the conversation started and maybe have some other new people on the stage as well. Okay, let's try it again. She's back.
Okay, can you hear me?
Harlem?
Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you can't. You
Why?
can't.
We heard her just fine last night.
No.
Let me see if it's anything on my end.
Hello. Hmm.
I don't hear anything, Harlem. Dang it. We'll go ahead and we'll start the
No.
conversation, Harlem. Even if you just want to stay up there and talk, let's talk in the chat, but stay up there. I don't know, maybe it'll start working. I don't know if I should go out and come back in. I just don't know. But again, you guys, good evening. Happy Saturday. I know it's a late night, especially on the East Coast, but I love my East Coast people because they be up in here. Thank you so much for coming. I want to shout out Harlem for being so faithful to this channel. Thank you, Harlem. We do appreciate you. And now Harlem is going to be a regular on our Hot Topic Saturdays and Fridays and Saturdays. Well, we said one night, we said Saturdays, but if we come Friday, that's fine too. It's okay, Harlem. It's not your fault. We tried, but we'll keep you up there and see that maybe later it popping. I just don't know what else to do, other than to go out and come back myself. But I don't know. Hello, Jojo the Ryan. Thank you so much for showing love. We are here tonight, you guys, to talk about Russell Simmons, the whole debacle, Oprah Winfrey being summoned to court, why she's being summoned to court, and what's going on with Russell Simmons. So, if you will, oh, it may be your earbuds. Did you have them on? Anyway, if you guys are interested in getting into this conversation and coming up on stage once we have the conversation, feel free. The link is in the chat and I will resend that link. But right now I've sent it for Harlem so we can get the conversation started. So as we know, Russell Simmons has been accused of accused of talking really harshly to women, treating women any kind of way he wanted to treat them because he had that power to do so. And so at first, Russell Simmons, he wasn't really talking about this at all. Okay, try it again. Try it again. So Russell Simmons, he wasn't talking about these allegations at all. He just went on with his life. But what was in question is why he had to just skip the US and move to Bali all of a sudden and then decided that that's where his life was going to be. Now, Russell Simmons has admitted that he had put himself in compromising situations over and over and over. He said he slept with thousands of women, but that's Russell Simmons, right? He is the executive, Def Jam Comedy, he is the man. So he could have as many women as he wanted. And what he did make clear in the interview that he had is that every woman that he was with, it was a consensual situation, no underage women, none of that. He said that he just feels like this has been a curse and a blessing to him for whatever reasons. Now, what I did not know is that Russell Simmons had been, he took a lie detector test 9 different times. And he said 7 of those lie detectors were taken by a lie detector professional, for lack of better words. He said that, let me see. He said that 7 of those have been taken by the chairman of Polygraph Association, and that he was recorded taking it, and that that he came back telling the truth. He said that the things that he was tested on was if he was being violent. Keeping it real with Dom K. Hey, Dom K. Yo, what is up? I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dom. Thank you so much for stopping by. So what Russell Simmons said that he was talking about, you as well. You as well. You gotta stop by more. But what Russell Simmons said, that the polygraphs that he took, he was tested for being violent to women, which he said that he probably talked a little harsh to women. Also, that he had apologized for violating. God is always good. Sir Miguel, good evening. Good evening. Thank you for being here. And you guys, if you will, hit the like when you come in for me, please. I appreciate it. And then the other one was that he was tested for each individual to show that he did not do those things that they alleged he did. One woman said that he just appeared, where she was. He didn't have any clothes on, and he had protection on his private, and he just began to R her. Another woman said that he just violently R'd her. And hey, Jojo the Ryan, hey everybody, come on in, let's hang out tonight. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I see that we do have 11 likes, so I appreciate it. And again, I do have the link open, the link in the chat. We're gonna ask people, whoever wants to get in on this conversation, feel free to hit the link. And if we can, we're trying to get Harlem in right now. And if we can do that, we will bring her up as well. So anyway, as the conversation went on with him in this interview, he said that the reason that he had never talked about this is because he promised his children that he wouldn't talk about it, right? And but all of a sudden, like now, at that time he was talking about it. He said that he said, now I can't understand how, pretty much he was saying that he couldn't understand how these stories from 30 to 40 years that these people can remember these things. He said he even asked in the polygraph that if in my mind, or just for some odd reason, I'm thinking maybe this did happen, like how will that show on the test? And it was like no possible way that it would show. Like if you're lying, you're lying. If you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth. Like there's no gray area that says, unless like you go and you taking drugs and they can't get a good test, right? A good polygraph. But he was like, these stories were 30 to 40 years ago. And he also said like the culture was different 30 to 40 years ago. And I can agree with that. And this is why. 30 to 40 years ago, people, women, men alike, right? They were wanting to be in the industry, and to get in the industry, for the most part, almost 99% of the time, if you weren't at the top of the head, right, to climb the ladder, there were things that you had to do in order to do that. And either you walked away and was like, all your dreams are gone and you get blackballed in the industry, or you do the things that they asked you to do. And a lot of times the things that they were asked to do then was to do sexual things, right, with them. Or whatever they ask you to do, then that's what you needed to do in order to progress your career. Fast forward to 2025, right? Fast forward to 2024, 2023. That ain't happening these days. Like there are independent artists that are doing their things that don't have to go through these big machines, right? Don't have to go through a Russell Simmons or through a head of a record label or whatever to get put on. And so there is, and then people are like, these days, young women and men have so much respect for themselves. Like they are not compromising themselves in order to be in the business. They'll just say either, it'll just take me however long it's going to take me, or else I'm not doing it. Whatever the case may be. But that's the difference in the cultures from then 30 to 40 years ago till now. And it's just a shame that even 30 to 40 years ago, that people had to compromise their morals and their values, right, to be in this industry. This is a horrible, horrible, harsh industry to be in. And people compromise themselves. And that's why if you think about the P Diddy situation where they're saying these celebrities better hold, better be on point and cover their tracks or whatever, because as the things start to unfold, things that they did in the past, whether it be on recordings, whether it be picture, whatever it is, that could come out about you, things that you have been sitting on or holding to yourself or whoever was in the room for so long that it could possibly come out, right? So then we talk about the documentary. Harlem, can you want to try to get back up here? Anybody want to come up and join in the conversation with me? You can hit the link. If you don't see the link, I will put the link back out there. But then we talk up. So then this documentary, so these ladies come out. And then also, before we go there, Russell Simmons also said what he believes is that the era of Me Too, that era has the what they're doing is they're saying there's no way that women are lying, that we are going to not we are going to believe women. We're no longer not going to believe what women say, as though women cannot fabricate stories as well, right? So he was saying, like, if this woman said I did it, this woman said I did it, they all get together, say I did it, then they gonna believe him. And he said that no matter how he tries to defend himself, right, people will believe what they're gonna believe. Harlem, please say I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can't.
No.
Dang.
It's something wrong with my connection.
I see, the little thing moving where you're talking, but there's no sound. Let me see
Oh
something.
gosh. Let's see.
But there's no sound. Yeah. So anyway, what you guys think about that before we move on to the Oprah involvement?
Can you hear me now?
So glad to see a couple of you guys coming in here that I haven't seen in a couple years, probably. So thank y'all for stopping by. Again, if you will hit the like button, I would appreciate that. We do have 11 likes. So I do appreciate all 11 likes. I appreciate it. You guys hit the bell for notifications so that you will know that you guys can hear her. You can hear Harlem.
So the
That's a
chat can hear
problem.
me?
Okay. So are y'all saying you can hear Harlem or you can hear me? Lord, please let me figure this out. Okay. Yes, you can hear me, or yes, you can hear. Oh, you can hear Harlem? Okay, Harlem, hold on. Then that must be on my end. All right, you guys, hold on for just 1 second. Okay. All right. So Dadgummit, we should have did a test before we came live, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know why y'all can hear her and I can't. That's crazy.
So can you hear me now? No.
I went to settings, camera. Audio. Hello. Oh, now try it. Okay, let's now try it. Harlem, you.
Okay, can you hear me? No.
It wasn't that. Ooh, Harlem, I'm sorry, I don't know. Last night was just fine. Hello. Okay. I can't hear. So I'm sorry, you guys. We're gonna continue on with the conversation. So I apologize. I really apologize for that. Before we get off, when everybody leaves Harlem, let's go back in tonight and make sure that we fix that. Okay. So anyway, let's move on. So just recently we heard that Oprah has been subpoenaed to be in court because the reason being is that she has and he said this in the interview, like she has recordings, but the problem was Oprah was supporting him. She was at first supporting the women. She came out and she said that she supported the women, right? And then all of a sudden, the documentary happened and she backed out of it for whatever reasons. And he said that he talked to her and that what was disclosed was that there was too many inconsistencies with the women and that she was going to come back and do a documentary that was about like men in general and the industry. I'm sorry, the industry in general, right? And um, so now the women that are that have filed against Russell Simmons has subpoenaed Oprah because they want all the information that Oprah has. Like whatever you have, videos, recordings, phone calls, text messages, whatever you have, we want it. Harlem says, I read she let Ava whatever her last name is, see a clip and she criticized a lot. Like Oprah criticized a lot. Because for some reason, Oprah had came. Oprah. So Oprah said Ava criticized a lot as far as the clips and the documentary was concerned. That's why I just wish I could talk. I can hear you talk. So I think what we have is that Russell has his way of looking at things, and Oprah has. Oprah is saying her side of it, but Russell Simmons was like, I'm not sure where this narrative came from. They just they ran with the narrative like I ran out of the United States. And he said, truth be told, I come to the United States all the time, back and forth. So I wasn't running. This is where I chose to live. He said, but now he had built these charities and he had built a hotel. And he said, and he helped a lot of people. And all these charities are falling apart. Rightfully so. That's what happens. Like, right, you have these allegations against you and your whole empire begins to fall down around you, just like a R. Kelly, just like a P. Diddy, because of allegations, because of public opinion, and haven't even gone to court yet. And so this is what's beginning to happen to him. After she let her see a clip and Russell kind of pressured her, she backed off. Right. And she said, Oprah said that she said that he publicly pressured her to not do it. And she said, and that's really not the reason that she didn't do it. He said, but she said that she could see why people would say that he was pressuring her, because he was publicly doing that. You know, he's publicly pressuring her to do it. But Russell Simmons was saying, but she said that she was not. He said, I will give you the phone. I will give you Oprah Winfrey's phone number right now, and you can call her and you can ask her. But she is not. What she's not going to do is she will not defend Black women. She's not going to defend the women. And that he's learned that hurt people, whatever that meant. Like, is he saying that the women were hurt, and so they're trying to hurt him now, but this never really happened? But when you tell me, when you come out and you say that I have slept with thousands and thousands of women, that's the truth. I believe that. And that he's put himself in compromising situations, that's the truth. I believe that. But being a boss, being at the top of the game, like, why would you put yourself in those compromising situations? Well, 30 or 40 years ago, they weren't thinking about that, right? Because that was the norm in the industry. Like, that's what was happening. That's what was going on. Harlem says, I don't know if I want to believe Russell, because they have a recording of Oprah saying she believed the women. Right. And he said that. But I mean, you know, I think what it boils down to is that we're going to get to see what Oprah has to say, because she is, I don't care who she is, how much money she has. If she's been subpoenaed to court, she's got to show up to court. And so I think that we get to hear Oprah's side of the story. Like, she did come out and, you know, say her spiel about why she walked away from the documentary. But like, I'm really interested in following this story as it unfolds, just to hear what Oprah has to say. Because, all right, like, a lot of stuff that Russell was saying is believable, right? And how he was being accountable for the things that he did do wrong, but he's saying he didn't violate anybody. What do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think about Russell Simmons? He did not violate them. All of his relationships, he's never been violent or aggressive. Well, he said he's never been violent, but he did talk really crazy to them, cussing them or whatever. But he's never, in any relationship that he has, it had never been a violent situation. So let me see what else. Yeah. So he was just basically, you know, like the norm. He was just saying this has traumatized his kids. He's traumatized by all of this. But the fact of the matter, like, I really thought that Russell was going to be scot-free, like he wasn't going to have to face any of this, because it just kind of really fell by the wayside, and then all of a sudden it has resurfaced. And so we'll see. Like, but 30 or 40 years is a long time, y'all. But that's just like it happened with Bill Cosby, though. It was years and years and years, and he still had to go serve time because he was found guilty for some of those things. Let me see. Thank you, Sir Miguel, for saying that, and we do hope that you will hit the like button, that you will share, and that you will have that join in the conversation with us. Russell got people shook. It's over 20 women with stories. Yeah. But this is my thing. So help me understand why you saying Russell has people shook. What I'm hearing is he's a little shook for them coming out and having those allegations put against him, and now he's got to go face the music. It's crazy that documentary wasn't put out there. Like, so yeah. So where's the documentary at? Like, I know she has footage, and I think that they will probably subpoena that stuff too. Like, they want, they want everything. They want whatever you have, Oprah. That's what we want. So that remains to be seen. You guys don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you for being here tonight. I do appreciate everybody stopping by. We will continue to go live at least once a week or more. Just depends. And we will have Harlem. I don't know what's wrong. Like, I'm floored. But anyway, it's on HBO Max. I have to finish watching it. But did you hear about the documentary? It came out in 2020. Wait a minute. What, tell me about them. Tell me more. Say more. Ooh, I need you to be up here. It's on HBO Max. I have to finish watching it. HBO Max. Okay. Tell me about it. What is it? HBO. Or did I see that? Okay. I didn't. I'm that's what I'm trying to figure out which one is it? Which documentary? I didn't hear about the one. I don't think I saw it, but I did see something on HBO Max, and I'm trying to figure out which documentary are we talking about. And while we're on the record, did I see that? That sounds so familiar. What did it talk about? Tell me more. Say more. It wasn't pushed. Oh, it just seems familiar. Um. So anyway, I will have to go see. I will have to go see. You do. I need you up here. I'm wondering if I back out and come back in, will it work? Because I really want you up here. Let me see. Audio. All that's on. You guys, I apologize for this. I really did want for Harlem to be up here. Like, we was all ready for tonight. We was all hyped, gonna have this conversation. And I can't hear, but they can hear you. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. Nobody in the chat can offer, yeah, anybody. Like, do anybody know what's going on with the speaker? Why I can't hear Harlem? Like, is it something that I should be doing? Last night, all we did is drop the link and she came on. It was fine. And I haven't touched anything. That's up. That's down. Okay. Mm. No clue. So anyway, let's move on because I'm gonna end this really quick because I really don't want to have this conversation without Harlem. I want to just figure it out and then we'll come back. I promise we'll come back tomorrow. But I just wanted to get that out about Russell Simmons. I wanted to have a dialogue. But if anybody's in here now that wants to come on stage to talk about it with me, that would good to see if I can even hear you, just to see we can test to see if I hear you or not, so I can figure that out. But I do want to continue the conversation and I want to make sure that we can hear Harlem. Okay. Um. Yes, somebody else try the link. Yeah. So if anybody, would you tap the link? Okay. Who is this? Let me see if I can hear him. Okay. Let's see. You there?
Yes. Hi, Phases. How are you?
I can't hear him, but can
Still
you
can
hear
hear
him,
me?
Harlem? Do y'all have any clue what I need to do?
Mm.
Because we can't go on like this. We got to make it work. Let me see.
Can you hear me?
You hear him.
Mm.
Hold on. Let me try one more thing, y'all. I'm going to turn this. I'll be right back. I'm going to go do something real quick, see if this works. Because I need to make sure that I can hear everybody. Okay. Can you talk now to see if I can hear you?
Uh, can you hear me now?
That didn't
Still
work.
can't hear me?
Oh, yes. 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 I can hear you.
Okay. I
That
look.
worked.
I okay. I just wanted to come in and say I'm so proud of you. I've been following you for a while, even with your previous channel. So I just want to say keep up the great work that you're doing and bringing the information out to the people. And you have been a great asset to YouTube and the information that you bring.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I know before, like we had it going on, like it was really good. And I do have an echo. Let me see. But can you hear the echo?
I heard it a little bit, but I don't hear it now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I just want to tell you that I really do appreciate you. Okay. Appreciate you being here, and following me. And sometimes I I slack because I get really busy, but I really enjoy being here. And so thank you for coming, and continue to come back, if you will. Continue to come back, and we'll continue to bring the content like we have been. I appreciate it. Did you want to say anything in regards to Russell Simmons, Oprah?
Well, I really haven't been keeping up with that whole situation. I think my biggest concern is for men and women in general in terms of when allegations come, I hope people make sure that they vet those situations versus just believing somebody. And at the same time, you do a harm or a disservice to real victims and things like that. But I think at the end of the day, we all need to be aware of what's going on and ensure that we protect ourselves as men and women. And I think at the end of the day, constructive
Yes.
conversations like this need to continue to happen so that we can
Hmm.
understand and support each other in various ways.
I
Other than
agree.
that, I
I
will
agree.
continue.
Like, you can't say that this this is delayed. I'm sorry, y'all. Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's not working again. Dang.
Can you still hear me?
Okay. Now talk.
Can you hear me now?
I
No.
can't hear.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm back. You're back. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh,
Something's happening, but we'll figure it out. Continue. You can
can you
continue.
can you hear me? Or is there still a delay? Still a delay?
So there's still a delay on my end. So whenever I talk, it takes forever.
Okay, it's taking forever to go through. Okay. Um, let me see.
Yeah.
Well, whenever you
Hit
go
my
live
echo
again,
cancellation button. Okay.
okay.
Thank you, Jojo. Let me try that. I saw that a while ago. Echo. Oh, there it is. It's grayed out.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, now what, you guys? Can you hear me now? Yeah, can you hear
I can
me?
I can still hear you.
You can't. I hope that worked.
Can you hear me now?
Oh no, y'all. I might have to end because I can't. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So see, now I can't hear you. How about this? I don't want to stop. Okay. The problem is, so y'all can hear me and him when he speaks, and I don't know if y'all are hearing me right now, but I can't hear you. I can't hear him.
I can hear you.
I hit the echo button. Audio. Echo cancellation is checked. Reduce mic, stereo audio. Hello? Hello, hello,
Yes, I can
hello.
hear you. Can you hear
I
me?
can't hear. So I'm gonna have to. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna back out and I'm gonna come back in. And if you guys come back in, thank you. If not, I understand. We'll be back when I get this taken care of. But I want to make sure that everything is running smoothly. So I'm gonna go ahead and back out. I'm gonna come back in, and if it still doesn't work, I'll go ahead and end it for the night, and then try it again once we get it. We'll do some testing to make sure that it doesn't happen again. I do apologize, but before I go, if y'all can still hear me, I appreciate y'all coming back by. I appreciate you, Sir Miguel, for following me for so long. It's been a long time. It's been a long road, and it hasn't been an easy road. So I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Jojo, thank you for coming in. Everybody that's here, thank you. So I'm gonna back out right now and try to come back in, and we'll see what happens.